In 2022, 3 people died and 2 others were injured after a heavy downpour causing floods and mudslides hit Kasese district, leaving locals afraid and taking refuge in churches. The death of people and destruction of property in several districts has been usually blamed on lack of information in the affected areas in form of early warnings from the Weather Authority.
Uganda is very vulnerable as a country. We are actually, I think, the 13th most vulnerable country globally. So that means when it comes to things like floods, drought, landslides, the extreme heat, we are really exposed as a country.
Thus, there is a call to have early warning systems improved in the country through better funding. Bob Alex Ogwang, the acting executive director at Uganda National Meteorological Authority, says they have few weather stations across the country to help in collecting data to determine weather patterns.
Yeah, at least one station a district should have. But in a district, as you may be aware, you may have, when we are growing up, probably you experienced this, that when it's raining in a village, it covers almost the entire village. But these days, it may be raining here, but maybe 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers away, it's not raining. And now if you have one station in a district, it will appear like, okay, if it rains here, the district has received the rainfall.
Alfred Okot Okidi, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Water, says there is need to invest more in the early warning mechanism in the country to counter the changing weather patterns.
What needs to be done is varied. One, we need communication, and communication is based on data. And data is collected through equipment, manpower, and also forecasting. Therefore, we need that to be in place so that the data, together with the equipment, is able to tell us in advance that the following risks are with you. Therefore, you need to prepare. So that is one aspect of it. Again, using the same information, if I live on the slopes, therefore, of, say, a mountain, or I live near the river bank, then what do I need to do to prove myself? Maybe I should plant those tree species such as bamboo that can hold the soil so that it avoids landslide.
This project is basically looking at what gaps do we envisage in the forecasting, the observation monitoring network that can be improved upon to make sure that we have more accurate data. And so in doing this, it helps on the aspect of sustainability, operation and management, that the local affected persons